Huh, I wonder how my channel's doing. Let's go to analytics, look at my overview, and... well, fuck. So, yeah, as it turns out, the video in question, my reaction to the Age of Empires 4 announcement, it turns out to be one of my best videos ever made. Right now it has, just in one day, 312 views on it, which is actually pretty insane for me. The best video I've ever made is somewhere around maybe 600 in total, and that was after months. So to get 300 in a day is beyond anything I can even imagine I would be getting right now. And I've been thinking about doing some other things because of it. I was thinking about doing a reaction to the Age of Empires 1 Definitive Edition trailer that I haven't watched yet, but I decided against it, mostly because I don't want my channel to become a reaction channel, because those are cancer, but also because Age of Empires 1 doesn't have the same connection to me as the franchise in total does. And that goes back to my history. During the video, my reaction video, I mentioned that Age of Empires, the franchise, is basically my childhood, and that is barely even an exaggeration. When it comes to any game I could think of that would be able to explain how I was growing up as a child, it would definitely be Age of Empires. Now, this goes back when I was very young, like 4, maybe 5, and it goes back to my father, because my father, he worked at Microsoft, so of course he got nice computers at the time, and he got me games. He liked games, and he got me this game, Age of Empires 2, Age of Kings, and I loved that game. That game was amazing, even when I was so young. It got me to love history, it got me to love strategy games, real-time strategy games, and those kind of passions and loves, they're basically what has made this channel, my channel, what it is today, because I play a lot of historical games and a lot of strategy games. But more than that, just at the time, I was playing that game constantly. I mean, I would go hours in a day playing this one game, and not even playing it very well. I would never play above the easy mode because I was still a little baby, and I refused to have any challenge in my life. I remember playing Age of Empires 2, the map editor section, and thinking of these big maps I could make, and never actually going through with them and just kind of making one little corner of it. But that one corner was amazing, if you believe me. And it's not only the fact that I played it constantly, it's the fact that I brought it with me everywhere. I've been playing tournament level chess for 12 years since I was since I think when I started elementary school. And I remember I would bring my laptop with Age of Empires 2 on it to every tournament, and especially early on when the game was still kind of new. I remember this one tournament, I was playing Age of Empires 2, and this group of kids started to gather around me, and we were all starting to play it together, looking at the game and typing in the cheat codes. And I still remember some of the cheat codes, like I think rock on, how can I turn this on? I always forget the exacts of that one, the one that makes the cobra appear. Cheesesteak jimmies, those kind of things. And I remember I had to go to the bathroom, so I left for about 5 minutes. When I came back, there were kids trying to stop me, saying that the only way I could get close to the computer was if I had a cheat code to put in. And so I told them to just let me through because it's my goddamn computer. Of course I didn't swear because I was a child, a little baby back then. But I still have that memory of that chess tournament. Later on, I remember, let's see, that would be like 2005. That's when Age of Empires 3 came out. And while I didn't exactly appreciate it at the time, I did eventually start picking it up. And Age of Empires 3, I remember that on my computer, my laptop that I had, it had this glitch where I couldn't save any of my progress, especially in the campaign mode. So I would never be able to see the end of the campaign, and I would make a challenge for myself where I would have to play through the entire campaign as far as I could go to see many missions as I could in one sitting without turning off the computer or shutting off the game, and I would spend days on that. And it was so much fun to play through. Like, I barely remember the parts 2 and 3, the ones in the Americas and in the Old West, but I remember that first area in Age of Empires 3, the one where you're fighting as the Knights of Malta. I have really fond memories of that. So, this is a game franchise, even though I've never played Age of Empires 1, Age of Empires I've been playing for so long. I've been playing throughout my entire childhood, and even saw the end of my childhood because my father, the man who got me into this game, I was actually playing a game of Age of Empires 3 when I heard about his suicide back in 2011 when I was 13. And I think I kept playing a little bit after that, but eventually the laptop that I was playing on, it died out too, and the laptop I had to replace it really wasn't a gaming laptop. By the time that I got this, it was a couple years after that I actually got my current setup, and I could actually start playing games again. And I don't know where the discs were. I bought these games on Steam. I rebought these games on Steam, but I really haven't gotten in and played them anymore. It's kind of sad, but that's why I'm so glad that there's going to be an actual new installment in this game. I've been waiting 12 years, every year, thinking that it was going to be announced that this new number in the franchise was going to be continued, but I just kept being disappointed, and I never thought that it was going to happen. But now it is, and I can actually get back into this franchise anew again, and it can be relevant, and I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy that I can continue this, and I can maybe even share it with some of my friends, get them in on the experience, because it means a lot to me. Age of Empires as a franchise means a lot to me personally, and that is why I made a reaction video of it, because I saw that the trailer had been announced while I was at work, and honestly, I was about to play the announcement trailer in the middle of my own job, but I held off. I thought I was going to be excited for it, and I thought I could make a video to show my audience just how excited I was for Age of Empires 4 to be released. Bit of a letdown that they didn't actually explain what the new time period is, because I want to know! But still, I'm still glad. I'm really glad that it is going to happen. And I don't think I have anything more to say about that. With that, thanks for watching. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe, you guys know what to do. With that, see you guys later. Bye-bye!